facility resilient with preparedness. That's where it comes in. Like my colleague mentioned a short while ago, they having training, constant training, drills, exercises to prepare those who occupy certain facilities for eventualities like this, right? Why preparation is important, the exact time and day that incident or accident occur, nobody knows. But preparedness helps to limit the amount of damage, the amount of casualty that could occur. So I think that is very critical and is something that we need to emphasize going forward. What I have noticed in the past is we have facilities and organizations that
Oh,
cost
okay.
life safety measures in place for the facility, but when they don't organize and training and retraining like this to prepare their staff. No matter how beautiful your policy is, no matter how robust your fire safety equipment or the investment you put in place, if the people do not know how to use it, they don't know what to do in the time of a disaster, is absolutely useless, right? People don't
Yeah.
know where the fire escape routes are, or perhaps those fire escape routes have been blocked. They don't know where the safe stairwell is that they could use to evacuate the building and how to even deal without getting trapped in some sort of stampede. It is entirely and completely useless. So, what
Exactly.
is key and what I think that we should emphasize going forward is investing not just in preparing our facilities for eventualities like this and making it resilient, but also training those who occupy those facilities. In the case of Afriland, it is an office complex, right? You could have had such facilities that have hospitals, that have schools, that have different category of occupants. So all these considerations are put in place to determine the right type of life safety measures that are put in place in those kind of facilities. But like we said, we don't have all the details yet, and we'll keep observing and drawing lessons as we get
Okay.
along.
Yeah, thank you very much. And you already started talking about prevention culture, talking about training and retraining individuals on how to, be prepared for such emergencies. So what does it mean realistically for building owners and facility managers and occupants to build a culture of fire prevention? How can this really be imbibed into our culture? Because I notice that most people are not fire safety conscious. Most people are not. So how can we really imbibe this into our culture as individuals?
First, I think the first thing is to understand that we have laws that provide or mandate for certain type of measures to be taken for certain types of facilities, including residential facilities. We have those laws. The Fire Act is there, and many other safety regulations are there. What we need is to drive sensitization through public enlightenment, through workshops. Let's start from the private sector, right? Where we talk about facility owners or businesses training their staff members or occupants of the facilities. But do you also know that in the larger community, talking about the public sector now, I can't remember the last time that the government, whether at local government or federal level, organized public drills, all right, to sensitize the public about events like this. And that's the reason why you still find occasions where, for example, if a tanker conveying fuel tumbles, people still swarm those kind of things, trying to get fuel, and then it leads to disaster eventually. So
Poverty
we cannot overemphasize the usefulness of training, retraining, exercises, public enlightenment at both micro and macro levels. All right, this is not only for government,
Yeah.
it's not only for the private sector, it is for everybody. From you in your homes. How many people living in your homes know what to do when a simple fire occurs in the kitchen
True.
or when there is a simple spark somewhere? See, it begins from us, from you, from me. So, and then we cascade it out into the entire community, and then